expansion joints in between the surface. Thereafter, they will clean up and then apply some surface cleaning agents. And then the test of the capacity. Watch your back. Watch your back. So this is runway surface. The cleaning of the runway surface and the scraping and cleaning is done. It used to be about 2 cm before, but now they're making it restriction. It's like an addition of 4. The expansion line, field expansion, yes, that was the aircraft shelter far ahead beyond the red container. We have 2 helipads that are being constructed there. Yeah, I noticed something. No, it's part of the. You recall we had 2 helipads here before the shelter was. So they now relocated. Yes, sir.
That's our Hero. One of them. Okay, short one there.
These are the expansion joints. Last 2.
Respectfully request that we remain standing. For the national anthem. Please salute. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, as it is customary in the Nigerian Airforce, the Secretary to the State Government will sign the document and hand it over to the Chief of Logistics, who is in charge of all the logistics in the Nigerian Airforce. The Chief of Logistics will then hand over the documents to...
We are about witnessing now is yet another landmark effort of His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, to bolster the security of the state, the security of our national assets and oil facilities in the state. This is one of such efforts. I'm sure you are all aware. We've donated gunboats, APCs, and several other military and paramilitary equipment. So today we are witnessing the handover of this Rivers State government-owned helicopter to the Nigerian Air Force to secure facilities and ensure security in Rivers State and the Niger Delta region. So what we are about to sign are the documents evidencing the decision of His Excellency the Governor and the Rivers State Executive Council to hand over this helicopter to the Nigerian Air Force for security purposes. I'm sure you're all aware this helicopter belongs to the Rivers State government. It's been there for some years. It was grounded about year 2020 and was kept in the custody of the Nigerian Air Force before the Chief of Air Staff applied to His Excellency for the grant or donation of this helicopter to be used for security purposes exclusively in Rivers State and in the Niger Delta. And His Excellency did present the request at the State Executive Council meeting, and the entire ESCO deliberated and agreed with His Excellency that indeed it is a laudable initiative to hand over this helicopter to be used for security surveillance in Rivers State and in the Niger Delta. So it is my honor and privilege to sign and hand over the documents, the extract of the State Executive Council as approved by His Excellency the Governor. Thank you and God bless you.
Sorry, the plan policy.
It is a great honor to be with you here today on the occasion of the formal handover of the Augusta 139 helicopter by the Rivers State government to the Nigerian Air Force. This event marks yet another milestone in our collective quest to enhance the safety and security of our beloved country. The Nigerian Air Force has enjoyed a long-standing and cordial relationship with Rivers State, dating back to the establishment of our base during the Civil War. Over the decades, successive administrations in the state have demonstrated unwavering support for our operations. This commitment is evident in the construction of essential infrastructure, including perimeter fencing, residential blocks, and a VIP lounge. More recently, His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, approved a contract for the rehabilitation of the runway and aprons here on the base. We remain deeply grateful to the Rivers State government for its consistent support and dedication to our well-being over the nearly 6 decades that we have been here. Enhancing civil-military relations in a joint operational environment remains a key priority for the Nigerian Air Force, as it directly contributes to the effectiveness of air operations. Strong partnerships with the government and civil institutions, such as this generous handover of the Agusta 139 helicopter by the Rivers State government, exemplify the collaborative approach needed to strengthen national security. By fostering synergy between civil authorities and the military, we ensure a more responsive, agile, and capable force to address the contemporary security challenges. The security landscape in Nigeria today demands a dynamic and proactive measure to counter the evolving threats posed by non-state actors. The Agusta 139 helicopter will significantly enhance our operational capacity, particularly in tactical airlift, search and rescue, as well as disaster relief missions. With its advanced avionics, high-speed capability, and versatility, this platform will improve our ability to conduct rapid response operations and humanitarian activities. The operational effectiveness of any asset depends not only on its acquisition, but also on the availability of well-trained personnel and a robust maintenance support system. I am pleased to announce that the Nigerian Air Force has already commenced comprehensive training programs for our pilots, engineers, and technicians to ensure the optimal utilization of this helicopter. Furthermore, we are strengthening our maintenance infrastructure to guarantee the sustainability and serviceability of this asset in the long run. This aligns with our broader modernization agenda aimed at enhancing fleet readiness and mission effectiveness. Nigeria has witnessed an increase in crude oil output, reflecting the effectiveness of ongoing efforts to protect our critical national infrastructure. Nigerian Air Force remains fully committed to collaborating with other security agencies to combat illegal oil bunkering and all other forms of criminality. Through enhanced surveillance, precision airstrikes, and joint task force engagements, we will continue to safeguard the nation's vital resources and ensure the security and stability of our maritime domain. I would like to use this opportunity to express my profound gratitude to His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalaya Fubara, GSSRS, and his cabinet for their visionary approach in supporting the security framework of our great nation. This donation is not just an addition to our fleet. It is a bold statement of commitment to a safer Nigeria. Your Excellency, you have demonstrated true leadership, and for this, we are deeply grateful. At this juncture, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, for his unwavering support for the Nigerian Air Force. Under his guidance, we have witnessed significant advancements in fleet expansion and operational readiness. The acquisition of modern aircraft and strategic investments in infrastructure have better equipped us to fulfill our constitutional mandate and uphold the trust bestowed upon us by the government and citizens of this great country. Once again, I extend my gratitude to the government and the good people of Rivers State. Rest assured that Nigerian Air Force remains willing, able, and ready to work closely with all stakeholders to ensure a peaceful, secure, and prosperous Nigeria. Thank you all, and God bless.
What we are doing here today is a demonstration of our support, our contribution to the safeguard of Rivers State and the Niger Delta. Coincidentally, as the governor of Rivers State, I am a member of the committee that is saddled with the responsibility to ensure that critical assets of the federal government of Nigeria domiciled in Niger Delta are protected, secured for the purposes of good production, effective running of these systems. And as part of our responsibility, we are required to provide basic support in the form of logistics for effective operation, not just for the Air Force, but including the Army, the Navy, police, and including the Directorate of State Security Services. Knowing fully well that we are saddled with this responsibility, we were confronted with this request that having left our AW139 helicopter here for so many years. It is not operational because the contractor that the government gave the chopper to use were not remitting anything to the states. And there was a problem between the aero contractor and the previous administration, where this chopper was forcefully retrieved from them. It has been here for a while. We are not using it. When we received the request from the Chief of Air Staff that they are interested, if we'll be willing to donate it for security operation, we didn't hesitate. We brought it before the Executive Council and we deliberated on it. And we all agreed that the success of the operation of the Air Force in securing critical assets is paramount to us. If the production level increases, it brings more revenue to Rivers State. And what will it mean and what will it cost us if we can donate this for this very little purpose to ensure and to show that we are all supporting the cause of Mr. President to ensure that there is increase in the production level. So we agreed, and what we are doing today is a demonstration of our commitment This is not politics. This is a sincere commitment to support the operation and the success of Nigeria. We did not request for anything. Our only request is that this donation should be adequately and effectively used to secure life, to secure assets, and majorly operation in Rivers State and Niger Delta at large. So I'm happy that we are doing this today, officially handing over these assets of Rivers State government to the Nigerian Airforce. And we're doing it in the open, not in the secret. We're doing it here to let the world know that we are not exchanging it for anything. It is purely a support for the success of this country. The Chief of Air Staff have said a few things showing their commitment, appreciation of this noble move that the state has just made. We want to say that we're not limiting our support only in this aspect. He did enumerate other aspects of our support. What we're doing presently, resurfacing the runway of the air base, and other things that we're also doing here. It shows that Rivers State government and the Nigerian Air Force are partners in progress. We're happy that this is happening in our own time. We're happy that the record and the history will have it that our administration paid serious attention to security of life and property of our people in our time. I can't go into the details. I'm not an engineer to start talking about the details of the aircraft, but the most important thing, this exchange or the handover is purely official, and this property from this particular hour belongs to you. But our appeal should be and stands on this part that use it majorly in Rivers State and Niger Delta. We have been faced with a situation where we donate security boats, and at the end of the day, it's not used to secure life of our people. The other time, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were very embarrassed that the Inspector General of Police had to donate some security boats for the security of our waterway, most particularly the Bonny waterway. As I know, not just my administration, even previous administration, we have made significant donation in gunboats for the purpose of securing of waterways. So please, we're begging that ensure that while you also use it to do other things, majorly, let it be 70% of the hovering around. Let it hover around Government House and every other place to make sure that Rivers State enjoys the noise more than any other place. Let me thank you for coming to honor us. Initially, I thought it was going to be an exercise that the Secretary of State government would have handled. But I felt very happy when he told me that the Chief of Air Staff said he wants to come himself, that this is not something he's going to delegate. So I want to appreciate and thank you for this honor. We, on our part, will continue to do everything within our power to complement what the federal government is doing, what the president is doing to ensure that lives and property of our people are safe, critical assets are secured, production levels are increased. We're not going back on it. We'll continue to do more to support it. Thank you, and may God bless everyone. May I have your seat, please?